What is Opsec? Opsec, short for Operations Security, is a structured risk management process designed to protect sensitive information from falling into the hands of adversaries. Although it originated in military environments, Opsec is now a cornerstone of cybersecurity, intelligence operations, and corporate strategy. Its core philosophy is simple: think like the adversary. Instead of focusing only on defensive tools such as firewalls or antivirus software, Opsec requires you to examine your organization, or yourself, from the outside. What indicators are visible? What digital breadcrumbs are being left behind? What patterns could be analyzed and exploited? Hardware and network foundation. The physical layer and entry points of your data are often the most vulnerable. For sensitive or anonymous work, use dedicated hardware. Avoid conducting compartmentalized or anonymous activity on your primary device, especially if it is already associated with personal accounts such as Google, iCloud, or social media platforms that have fingerprinted the device. Consider physical security measures such as disabling or covering microphones and cameras. Some privacy-focused hardware vendors like Purism or System76 offer devices with physical kill switches. Network isolation is equally important. Avoid using your home Wi-Fi directly for sensitive activity. Where appropriate, use privacy-enhancing network configurations, and ensure MAC address randomization is enabled to reduce hardware-level tracking. Operating system. The amnesic approach, standard operating systems such as Windows or Mac OS, collect significant telemetry data. For higher privacy requirements, Linux-based systems designed for anonymity may be considered. Tails. The amnesic incognito live system runs from a USB device and is designed to leave no trace on the host computer. It routes traffic through the Tor network and is built to minimize persistent data exposure. Qubes OS follows a security by isolation model, separating activities into different virtual machines to reduce cross-contamination risk. Wonix uses a gateway and workstation architecture to separate network routing from user activity, limiting IP exposure even if a workstation is compromised. The principle here is compartmentalization. Isolation reduces risk. Software stack. The browser is one of the most exposed components in any workflow. Privacy-focused browsers such as Tor browser are designed to reduce tracking and fingerprinting. Search engines that emphasize privacy, such as DuckDuckGo, reduce profiling compared to traditional data-driven search platforms. For communication, end-to-end encrypted services that minimize metadata exposure provide stronger operational resilience. Email compartmentalization and aliasing services can reduce identity linkage across platforms. The principle is minimization. Reduce data leakage at every layer. Behavioral Opsec. The human element technology alone does not guarantee security. Behavioral patterns often expose more than technical weaknesses. Avoid reusing real names, usernames, birth dates, or identifiers across contexts. Do not unintentionally reveal geographic indicators such as local weather, time zone references, or event-specific mentions that could narrow location analysis. Maintain strict separation between identities. Never mix personal accounts with compartmentalized environments. Before sharing files, remove metadata such as GPS coordinates, device identifiers, and timestamps. Even a single image can contain hidden layers of intelligence. The connectivity layer. Even when using privacy-focused operating systems, the Internet service layer remains a potential exposure point. Internet service providers can see connection timing, traffic volume, and destination patterns, even when content is encrypted. Traffic analysis, correlation, and metadata monitoring can undermine anonymity if not carefully considered. Advanced Opsec strategies often rely on layered approaches, combining network obfuscation, encrypted routing, and strict compartmentalization to reduce visibility. However, no tool guarantees absolute anonymity. Each layer reduces risk, but does not eliminate it. Final thought: Opsec is not a single tool, operating system, or configuration. It is a mindset. It requires continuous risk assessment, discipline, and awareness of how information, technical or behavioral, can be aggregated and analyzed. In the end, strong Opsec is not about paranoia. It is about understanding exposure and deliberately minimizing it.